All right, good afternoon, everyone. A warm welcome to our coordinator, Dr. Rokia Diguna and Dr. Biontore Faten, our ASEAN Master in Sustainability Management, Batch 1 and 2 alumni, and all the participants joining us today. My name is Mita, and I'll be your host for today's virtual town hall meeting, ASEAN Master in Sustainability Management, Batch 3. Before we begin, please keep your microphone muted during the sessions. You may submit your questions through the chat box or use the raise hand feature during the Q&A sessions. All right, today's session, the aim of the session is to share important program updates, provide insight from our coordinator, and hear experiences from our alumni, followed by the interactive discussion with the participant. To begin the main session, I would like to invite our coordinator, Dr. Rocky Adiguna, to present the program overview and scholarship information. Dr. Rocky, the floor is yours.
Right. Thank you so much, Mita, for introducing. I also welcome everyone to the town hall meeting that we have today, this afternoon. And also would like to greet my colleague here from Norway, Biontore Flotten. Thank you for joining, Biontore. As you will see, we will share our announcement on the batch 3 of the ASEAN Master in Sustainability Management Program. And I, as the coordinator for the Gadjah Mada campus, will present the overview. And then later, my colleague Bjorn Tore will present also the Norwegian experience. So I will share my screen for now. Yeah, I hope it's now visible. So yes, welcome again to the town hall meeting. We hope that we reach as many as possible of the audience and participants interested in this, we call it as a flagship program, because this is a collaboration between, I would say, multi-parties collaborations supported by the Norwegian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And in ASEAN, we are supported by the ASEAN University Network, AUN. And this is made possible from the collaboration between the University of Agder, Norway, and Universitas Gadjah Mada in Indonesia. So this is the third batch. So we have been running this for 2 batches in the past, and we are now about to have the third batch that will start in August 2026. So the program is ASEAN Master in Sustainability Management, and we have the tagline of a vision of ASEAN future leaders, because we believe in the next 5-10 years, after you follow this program, I think you will be holding important positions, and as a network, I think we need a more collaborative cross-country, even regional collaboration to make it work. To start with, the program objective is simple, that we want to develop competent candidates for key posts in government and businesses who can partake in leading economic development toward environmental sustainability. I think the time is always urgent, not to mention that we've seen many, I would say, disasters around us, and it's a pity that businesses have a big role in creating those disasters. And I think we need a new way, a new approach in order to tackle those. And our hope is that by the next generation of leaders with you guys to be able to incorporate more sustainability mindset and orientation, but not as a separate entity, but again, as an ASEAN, I think we can do something in order to make our place better. This is a picture of the first photo that we took. This is our campus. So later you will come to Yogyakarta, and you will be studying in this campus in Universitas Gadjah Mada. As an overview, the program is an MBA program with a concentration in sustainability management. And we are adopting interdisciplinary approach, meaning that you will have core courses on businesses. Like later I will also show to you the learning journey. But we also embed along with that is the interdisciplinary approach. We will have from energy management, we will have from forest management, we will have from food security and so forth. So with the hope that we can really embed right from the beginning this multi-field or multidisciplinary view in order to enrich our decision making in business. So that's kind of the philosophy behind it. And we are running this with a university partner, which is the University of Agder, Norway, or we also call UiA in Norway. And this program is a dual degree program. So not only that you will have the MBA, but in the last semester, you will also have the opportunity to stay in Norway for 6 weeks, and that will confer as a dual degree program. Yeah, so we'll get both MBA and MSc after the program. And because this program is specific for ASEAN, and we aim for getting the best 20 students, this will be a full scholarship scheme, meaning that we will cover all of your expenses, traveling from and to your home countries, and tuition fees, and living in Yogyakarta as well, including the living costs when you stay in Norway. Yeah, and this funding is made possible by the generous funding from the Norwegian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the MFA. And this is a long-term collaboration. We have been running this since 2019. And up to now, I think we are still running this, and we hope that this will extend also in the future. Yeah, but for batch 3, it will start in 2026. So it will run in the next 18 months. So we are seeing until the end of 2027. And the target is 20 ASEAN students. So we have seats for 20 ASEAN students. Plus, we also seek for students from Norway or EU regions. But those from Norway or EU will not be covered by the scholarship. And so the full scholarship will cover specifically for the 20 ASEAN students. Yeah. Yeah, here are some pictures that we had. Again, we are supported by the IUN Secretariat, and the Embassy of Norway to ASEAN is also supporting this program. We had a chance to also have the visit by the ambassador back in 2020 or 2021. 2022, this one, yeah. As an illustration of what has been done in the past, this is a list of the 2 batches that we had. So on the first batch, we had 23 students. At that time, it was right after the COVID. So it was quite tricky actually to pull students from Europe. And at the time, we add more students. So initially we aimed for 20, but given the big demand, then we had for 23 students, yeah, from ASEAN with this distribution. Yeah, we have 6 from Indonesia, Malaysia 3, and so forth. Yeah. And for the second batch, so because we already had 23 in the beginning, the second batch is reduced to 17, and we had this combination. Yeah, I think the difference would be we didn't have one from Cambodia, we don't have one from Laos, but we have one from Brunei. And now that we also have a new member of the ASEAN, Timor-Leste, we are hoping that we also will have a representative from Timor-Leste as well. Yeah, and we particularly give more priority to Cambodia, Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam, and Timor-Leste. Yeah, so if you're from these countries, yeah, we are looking really for the best candidate from your region. So next will be 20 students. Yeah, and we hope that we will have a more diverse combination. And I also urge you to share this news to your colleagues and friends so that again, yeah, we will have more diversity in our next batch. Now, moving to the program structure. So this will start in August 2026. Yeah, so admission is open up to March 2026, so 31st of March. Later, I will also share the timeline. But after you're selected, then you will have the pre-MBA courses. That's running for 2 months, June and July. It will be fully online. So after that pre-MBA, you will start the first semester in August. And in the first semester, you will be already living in Yogyakarta. So you will expect that you will move into Indonesia, to Yogyakarta, maybe around July or early August. Mid-August, we will start the semester, and we have 6 courses. We have what we call as core courses: business ethics for sustainability, leadership communication, marketing management, leadership and organizational behavior, operations and technology management, and financial management. So these are actually 2 courses more on behavioral courses, ethics and communication, and 4 courses are the core business courses, yeah, the 4 functions of business. So that's the core courses. That will run up to December, and then we will, yeah, shift to the second semester. Here you will have a combination of 2 kind of type of courses. The first is capstone courses, comprises of strategic management and general business environment. And you will have the concentration courses, which encapsulates, yeah, the focus of our program here. So for this one, you will have energy resource management, and then urban planning and management, marine resources and coastal management, food security and conservation management, and last one is research method in concentration. You will have thesis in the end. So this course, last one here on research method, is to equip you with the tools in order to do the research and the thesis in the end. Yeah, but here's yeah, where we will have the more, I would say, focusing on the sustainability management aspect. And throughout this courses, semester 1 and 2, we will have all of our courses will be collaboratively taught by professors from Gadjah Mada and University of Agder. So yeah, our colleague from Norway will come to Jakarta, and then we will teach together. Yeah, so each course here will be kind of collaboratively taught, yeah, between the 2 partners. And after the end of the second semester in June, then you will have a break, and then in August to December, that is where you will have the last semester. Yeah, in this case, it will be the period where you do the internship, and alongside with that is master thesis. Yeah, so the 2, we hope that is going to support each other. So while you're doing the internship, that will also your chance to get the data and write the thesis that will also helpful for the company that you're doing internship with. And with that, you will have the chance also to do 6-week stay in Norway, yeah, for your experience. Again, you will have supervisors from both from Gadjah Mada and in Agder, University of Agder. And when you're staying there, you can have the opportunity to discuss, yeah, more intensively with your supervisors in Norway. So here is like the runway from June for 2 months pre-MBA, and then August to December, the first semester, February, June 2027 will be the second semester, and last one, yeah, August until the end of December will be the third semester. So it'll be, yeah, to have in mind of your planning if you need to, yeah, for your career. We will have activities in here, site visits. Some are also having a tour or visits to field trip, we call it, to the forest as well. So you will have activities not just in class activities, but again more, yeah, dynamic to the field, to the context that you're studying. Yeah. We also have some of non-academic activities, more as a team building activities. We call it as leadership camp, yeah, which is I would say not just all about academics, but we also have more non-academics that help you to kind of know more about your peers and also bond together. And what is unique about this program is that we are collaborating with Norway, and in Gadjah Mada we have what we call as the Norwegian house, and it is a place where can be as a base camp actually, yeah, for students to come there and discuss, yeah, with our professors when they come to Jakarta, and then you can have a more like a homey experience again to discuss with your peers. Yeah, here's some kind of snapshots of the classroom. Again, it's not always face-to-face meeting. It can also be online, yeah, and we will have a plan of these arrangements. In terms of partnership, along the 2 batches, we're collaborating with several partners also for teaching as well as for internships. And these are among the few that, yeah, we had been in touch with, including, for example, ASEAN Human Development Organization, also from companies from Norway like Jotun or Yara and others. So we try to connect you also with the industry. We had 2 batches finished, and this is some of our alumni profile and their positions. Maybe quite small in your screen, but yeah, just to give an overview that they're also taking up positions in related to sustainability as well. Yeah, and this is something that will have an impact really in their career. That's one from the second batch. Yeah, maybe later after the session with Björn Tore, I will also introduce you with the alumni, and maybe you have Q&As. Yeah, feel free to also ask our alumni regarding their experience. Okay, now coming to the eligibility criteria. Again, because this is specific for ASEAN countries, then that's the first rule. If you're from ASEAN countries, then you're eligible, and then a minimum of a bachelor degree from a recognized university. And with this, what we mean is it is members or associate members of AUN Secretariat. Maybe you can browse in the AUN website. There's a page there on members and associate members. A lot of universities. If you're there, you're fine. But if not in the list, let us know. So we can have a check also on the membership. Anyway, I would say most universities will be part of AUN members anyway. And then the maximum age of 30 years at the time of application. So this is also to note of the because we are targeting more as a young leaders. So we hope this will also be fulfilled by our candidates. More technical part, you can refer to our website. We have the website that we can share to you, but just to show to you what is required. I think it would be the basic, how to say, administrative requirements, including motivation letter and recommendation letters from your supervisors or your institutions. And then for Indonesian citizens, we will need this what we call as the academic potential test. There were different institutions offering that, and then the certificate of English proficiencies. You can use TOEFL or IPT or IELTS. It's your choice. Now on the timeline, we are now opening the admissions, and that will open up to March 31. That's a deadline. And then afterwards, once you're completed the application submission, we'll do the shortlisting in April 2026. And you can expect the interviews and final round shortlisting in April to May. So that by June and July, you will start already the pre-MBA courses. So you can expect this timeline. I think it would be on May, you will know the result. Then after you're done with the pre-MBA, which is online, in August 2026, we will start the first semester. So just to keep in mind. This is our website, ASEAN-sustainability.mba. Again,
Let me see.
You can find it there. And admissions, if you have questions in FAQ,
Mantap.
you can also check it on the
Punten,
web.
Bude.
So we're looking forward to welcome you to Jakarta. It's a nice city, not as metropolitan as Jakarta. It's more as a cultural city, it's more as student cities. So it's a lively and I would say supportive for studying. But for more, you can visit our website and maybe later on the Q&A you can ask more regarding this program. So that's, I will return this to the MC. Thank you, Babita.
Thank you, Dr. Rocky, for the presentations. And now I would like to invite our coordinator, Dr. Björn Tore Faten, to share insight on studying in Norway. Dr. Björn Tore, the floor is yours.
Terima kasih. Thanks a lot, Professor Rocky. I'm happy to be here, and I just try to open my presentation. Is it working now? Yeah, perfect. So I guess many of you have not heard about the University of Agder. And just, to place us geographically, we are placed at the very northern part of Europe, sharing our borders with Sweden, Finland, and Russia, but very closely linked to the European continent as well. To the south, you have Denmark, and to our west, you have Great Britain. It has a beautiful coastal landscape, and we are located in 2 different campuses. For those of you who will be joining us, you will be mainly being at our campus in Kristiansand. So why at all consider Norway? On the Global World Happiness Report, Norway is scoring among the top countries in the world, considered to be safe both in the cities and in the entire country. We have a buddy program for all our students. I mean, beautiful nature and surroundings, as you of course also have in the other ASEAN countries. But the crisp air can for many be quite refreshing. It's a modern and inclusive university, and we offer a broad range of courses for our students when they are coming here. Just some images to tempt you. You have the fjords, and upper left corner, you see the pulpit rock, which goes 600 meters directly into one of the fjords. You have the snow, you have some of the lakes that you will have the opportunity to visit. As with UGM, we also have the international accreditation through AACSB, which is Association for Accredited Business Schools, and it ensures the quality of our programs. Yeah, I mean, just to mention a few. I mean, the education system in Norway is regarded quite high. The level of English-speaking people is also high, and it's a relatively open and inclusive country with a balanced hierarchy. Maybe you heard something about Norway, such as that it's always cold and covered in snow. Actually, we do have 4 seasons, so you will have the summer, the fall, the winter, and the spring, and they vary quite a lot. We are not all Vikings. We used to be, but we are quite civilized today. You have the myth that we are quite reserved and unfriendly. And yeah, we might not speak as much as you normally would have on a bus in Asia. People could just be sitting there quietly. And we do eat more than just the salmon, although we have a lot of salmon and we export a lot of our salmon. It's a small town or a small city close to the ocean, and you can enjoy the small harbor, the small streets of the wooden houses, and to the right you see both some of the lakes and you see the 2 campuses, and the one in the middle to the right is the campus in Kristiansand. We are in the middle of, or having, the winter soon coming. Right now there are no snow here, but we are expecting it shortly. So if you do come during the winter, you will experience some snow, and if it's not in the city, within an hour you can reach it by a bus. Here is an image of our campus, and you see it's closely related to the city center, but it also in the backyard has a huge area where you can explore the nature. In total, we have more than 14,000 students at the campus in Kristiansand, just about 10,000 students, with an international community and excellent sport venues, great student cafeteria. Here you see some of the lecture halls and the cafeteria and the study rooms and even the gym. Yeah, just briefly about our city, located by the coast, having one of the mildest weather in Norway actually, and the most sunny part of Norway. Coming from any of the ASEAN countries, you will experience that the lack of sunlight during the winter is severe. but the city has, a nice opera house and a nice cultural scene and music scene. And it's a walkable city. And a few of you who are attending from UGM or of our alumni who have been here, you could say more about how easy it is to walk around in the city center. Yeah, just a snapshot. I mean, all nature-related activities is relatively within proximity. There is the largest zoo or nature park, which is also stunning, and a newly built art house and performing house. Just to let you know, you will be housed while you are here, and our international students are prioritized to live on our housing options on campus. Here you see some of the images. I mean, it's small rooms, but nice, clean, and tidy. And there are some social areas there as well, and they're all within walking distance to the lecture halls. You will also be met by our global lounge, which offers different activities. It is a physical space where you can come and just grab a coffee and meet others, but they also do offer quite a few activities during a semester. What is also good is that the municipality or the city is offering quite a lot of equipment that one can borrow for free. And it's located both in Kristiansand and Grimstad, so one doesn't necessarily need to bring a lot of gigs to explore the nature, because one can actually relatively easy borrow from this service. Just to give you a snapshot from the other batches who were here, and as Professor Rocky just explained, you will spend the last semester, or at least 6 weeks of the last semester, in Kristiansand. Here are some of our former students, and one do meet other students, but one also receive supervision while writing the master thesis. Some took also the internship here, but many also took it back home in countries or ASEAN countries. So you can take a picture of this one just, to follow, check out our webpage, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we hope to see many of you in Norway. Yeah, we will start fall 2026 in Gadjah, but you will be in Norway fall of 2027. So we are looking forward to that. Terima kasih, Benayak from my side. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you for the presentation, Dr. Biontore. And now, since we have several alumni here, we will move to the next session. We have a quick Q&A session and sharing session with the alumni. If you guys have any question, you can raise your hand.
Okay, so maybe because we have alumni here, I would like to ask alumni to raise your hand so I can see where you are and be introduced to the audience that you're here. If I scan through the participants list, I can see Angel is here. So Angel is from Philippines, yeah, and from the second batch. And we have Arif Saswan. Arif is from Brunei, in the second batch as well. Let's see if I can get it right. And we have here Bagus, yeah, Dewangkara Bagus Nugraha is from the first batch from Indonesia. And we have here Dukuafu from Vietnam. Thank you. From the first batch, here we have Wala Irdina. Thank you for raising your hand so I can see you. Need to scroll down. Farah Nabila from Indonesia. So we have many. Nina as well. Dinaja, thank you for joining and supporting this event. Maybe I will now allow you to ask questions here. Karwa, thank you for raising hand. If you have questions, I see on the chat box, maybe I can give some answers first, and then I will allow from the screen here. Let me just answer one question here that I think repeating from Ahmad Zain Nur asking whether the background, yeah. I think for the background, we accept multiple diverse background. Of course, if you have background from economics or related, it's an advantage. But also we have a lot of alumni from environmental science and other field as well, including electrical engineering. So we receive again multiple diverse background, and that will actually an advantage, yeah, because you will be able to connect different fields to the sustainability area. So yeah. I recommend you to still apply, even though you're not economic background. Yeah, and that's actually an advantage. Okay, maybe here I will address Julie Christopher. If you have a question, please.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon.
I'm from the Philippines. I would like to ask regarding the qualifications and also the documents needed for if ever candidates from the Philippines. We are struggling for the DFA processing and everything, every documents that we process here in the Philippines, especially if you're a newbie if you're going to go out from the country for the first time. So I would like to ask, uh, is it very difficult, or how was the experience on processing the documents going from away? From out of the country?
Okay, right. Maybe I will call our friends here from alumni from Philippines to help me.
Hi, Pak. I can
Yeah,
answer.
please, Angel, please.
Hi, Julie. What specific document are you looking at? Like a
I mean,
passport or?
yeah, the passport and the clearance from the Department of Foreign Affairs. Like, I don't know if they let you pass on the DFA, the processing and everything like that.
Yeah, I think it doesn't take a lot of time to apply for a passport, and for the other documents to pass through the immigration, Pakraki and the rest of the team are
Yeah, that's what I mean. The
yeah,
immigration, the
yeah.
process.
They were very helpful in providing all the documents. In fact, I was very persistent to Pakraki during that time because I know that it's a challenge to pass through the immigration in the
Yeah.
Philippines. So Pakraki and the rest of the team were very helpful. So I think you will not have any problem with that.
So follow-up question, Miss Angel, if I may. Is it for the immigration, so they prioritize the people from the Philippines if their purpose is for education reason, or
Um,
is it flawless,
yeah.
the processing?
Yeah. So if you get admitted to this program, you will be having a KITAS or the student visa, and that will be enough to provide to the immigration for them to get you in.
Okay, so another follow-up question. I think Miss Angel can relate to this one. I've been working in the government, so how about if I study abroad? So do we have a communication from the Norwegian, what do you call this, ASEAN management or Norwegian agency regarding uh, the way I work here in the Philippines, like that?
To answer your question, I have some friends who studied abroad while working for the government, and I think you have more privilege to do that because you can apply for a leave or for a study leave, and you get your salary and your allowance at the same time.
Oh, okay, I see, I see. Sige. Thank you so much, Miss Angel.
You're
Right.
welcome.
Many thanks, Julie, also Angel, for helping. Okay, we open for more thoughts, questions, comments regarding the plan. See me on the chat box if I can also answer you from here. Let me just call it photo. Okay, for the photo, it's typical ID picture. Yeah, just like a passport picture, that would be fine. So you can use the same photos for that. And here, Aska from Indonesia. This year 30. Okay. Okay. Regarding the age restriction, so because this is a competitive scholarship scheme, so you will be, how to say, listed against each other in that, how to say, in the selection process. So if you are a strong candidate, let's say with the age of 30 or 31, and there is another candidate as strong as you are, but the age is 29, let's say. So we will choose those with the age of 29. Yeah, so that's the competition that you're facing. Yeah, but if, for example, your peers or from some region, let's say the applicants are all, let's say 30 or 31, then maybe we can allow some restriction from the age. I'd say we can loosen up some of the age restriction. But because it is a competitive, we will choose those who are passing our requirements first place. So that's the policy. Okay, here again from Cyril, I see, should my diploma will not be available on the deadline? Because it's a short time period. We will announce in April or May, and in June already you will start the pre-MBA courses. So we would prefer candidates with complete documentation. Yeah. Again, the completeness of documentation will be your a strong point here. Again, if we have a list of, let's say, 20 students and we choose the best 5, we will choose the best 5 that is complete and clean. Yeah. So you can apply still, yeah, but selection process will follow the requirements that we have posted. So yeah, I hope that's answered Cyril's concern. Okay. This meeting is recorded, so you can, we will post this also in our YouTube channel, so you can, if you miss something, you can replay it and see where you're missing. Okay, here let's see more. Yeah, ages. Okay, if you have previous experience in English, again, we still require the English proficiency test. Yeah, we will still have that. So yeah, by all means, please also complete that documentation. Maybe I will guide you to the web page that we have, maybe just as an overview, because I see where we can get the information. I would bring you to here. So this is our website, ASEAN-sustainability.mba, and you can browse through here. This is our mission and history if you are curious about why this program is launched. And here you can find the curriculum, our design. So if you're curious of the kind of courses or the explanation of the courses, you can come here and see on each semester what are the description. We have a list of description here, up to the end. Yeah. And for the admissions criteria, you can come to this page. We list here as well. So here's the timeline. 31st March is the deadline, and shortlisting, interviews, and so forth. And if you're ready, or even if you're not ready, you can click this and see what is required. Yeah, and you can submit your application through this form when you're ready. If you have FAQs, frequently asked questions, you can also browse through this one and see if your concern has been answered. Yeah, we have a list of questions here as well. And if you still want to know more, you can contact us to our emails or to our admission office here. We have Mita, who is also the admissions office for international admissions. Yeah, so play around and try to, explore the website. Okay. Maybe I will address again. Maybe Ben, if you could, maybe open your mic. I see your question on the job experience. Is the sustainability related job experience point of plus? Yes, I would say yes. If you have been involved in projects, in sustainability projects, that will add more strength to your potential to be selected. Yeah, so we are looking for up to 3 years experience. So if you have relevant experience in the field, so that makes us convinced that you bring something valuable to the classroom. So yeah, that's a plus. Okay, here from Aida, I see questions. Recommendation letter. Yes, it can be from your institution, can be from others, maybe from your university. Yeah, as long as this person has how to say, has experience working with you, maybe your supervisors, yeah, so that can recommend you. Doesn't need to be your own institution, it can be others as well. Yeah. Let me see here, questions from Tin Sabai. Around July, like candidate, December pre-course. Okay. Yeah. We still require to, how to say, for candidates to go through the pre-MBA courses. So even though you have business background, let's say you're graduated from business school, yeah, it still be a requirement to have that kind of pre-MBA course to, how to say, as a warming up before the actual first semester. So yeah, it is still required. Yeah, I hope I address. Okay, where can we access alumni network community? I don't know if you have the Instagram page specifically, maybe others can share, but those who have shared here in our session, you can connect with them. I think for Cambodia, we do have an alumni from there named Bora Chan Borasek. Maybe we can connect you to him, yeah, regarding the alumni network, so you have more view from him, from Bora. All right. More thoughts? Do we have from Timor-Leste joining? Would you have questions? Because we are, yeah, we eagerly want to have more people from Timor-Leste. Julio, thank you for raising your hand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Again, we'll please share this information to your friends, your peers, because we want to have.
Yeah, this is the first time for us in Timor-Leste. We hear this information. So we still am a little confusing about this program, but how the criteria and the process we can apply for this program. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Maybe in the future, in the near future,
So
maybe.
we need some explanation.
Sorry, please.
Please.
Yeah, I was saying that maybe we will have a promotional visit to Timor-Leste, maybe in January.
Okay. Okay.
So if you, yeah, if you had a chance to meet there, maybe we can discuss more. But
So
yeah,
no problem. No problem. No problem. Because we feel very interesting because we have to join with the ASEAN so that we must know more about this program also. So that
yeah,
thank you very much for the kind opportunity you give for us to join in this room so that we can get some information about this program. So we will join in even if we have the opportunity, I would like to join in this program. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay. Right. More thoughts or comments, questions? Björn Tore, would you like to add something or say something?
I think it's great with all these questions. And just adding to what already has been here, I mean, it's a highly academic and theoretical program, but we also love to do it very interdisciplinary. And I mean, the topic itself requires looking at this from multiple angles. So a variety of backgrounds, as Professor Rocky already has highlighted, I think is crucial. And just adding to what we not have emphasized as much up until now is also the practical element of when having the internship, of really learning how to and receiving tools, how to be an agent of change within sustainability and to be a leader who can drive their change. So we hope to be able to combine the theoretical and academic part with the practical orientation. So, but I think it's great, and I also sympathize with all all the questions, and we know it requires a lot in terms of paperwork, getting your resumes done, getting your transcripts. Some of you need to have it translated into English, but it's definitely worth the effort. And once you have it, you can apply. So just look at those deadlines and make sure that you start early if you are eager to apply, because we know that it can be quite stressful at the end, just to get all the transcripts and all of that. So
yeah,
thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Björn. And also I would like to address, because there was a question on government or business, which one is more prioritized. I think both are equally important. And because again, we are looking in the next 10, 15 years, 20 years. If you're from government, we have a good chance to really influence that space. And if you're in business also, yeah, we need people from business practicality to influence sustainability. And I think we are not just, again, thinking country by country, but if we can create a network of ASEAN, I think we can do a lot more, yeah, than just individual countries working on it on their own. So I think we have this, I would say, advantage in the region that we can leverage and work together in order to make ASEAN better. Okay. Anything else more that you have before we end our session? Yeah. Again, please visit our website. If you have questions, you can send us email or yeah, to Mita or us. And please pay attention to the deadline because it's in March, maybe seems to be a bit far away, but it's also close. So if you need to prepare for the English test or the other documentation, start early, yeah, and that will help a lot in the process. Okay, maybe I will return to Mita. Yeah.
Thank you, Baroki. I think here's one question from Paradiba, Baroki.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah. 23, okay. No experience. Again, we are trying to be inclusive. Of course, you can send your application, but because this is a competitive, how to say, selection, maybe I will start one more time on our slide there. Let me see here. Yeah. Yeah, for this one, because we will have some seats open. Let's say for Indonesia, maybe around 5 or 6, Malaysia, maybe around 2 or 2, right? And so forth. So you want to be the best, yeah, from your country to represent, yeah, your country there. So the more you're fulfilling our requirement, the higher the chance that you will get selected. Yeah, and for the first round, we will, yeah, have a short list that we will invite for interviews. Yeah, so that will be the first round after the document selection. We will have a short list of interviews, and yeah, after the interviews, which is online, yeah, we will be doing online. So we'll be interviewed by professor from Gadjah Mada, from University of Agder, as well from AUN Secretariat. Yeah, and if you pass that, then you will make it to the final selection. So here we will give more priorities to Myanmar, yeah, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos, and Timor-Leste. So more seats are available there. Yeah, so meaning that again, competition is quite high here, and we are selecting the best from your country. So we hope that we can get the best three. Yeah.
So the Timor-Leste is the first time. So Timor-Leste is the first time. So that we feel very grateful to join in this program. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, then that's that. Yeah. If you miss something, you can check our website later. Mita will also share the YouTube recording, so you can replay in the way you like. Okay. So thank you, everyone, and have a good evening, a good afternoon, morning, maybe in Norway, and I'll see you again, maybe.
Yeah, thank you, Baroki. But before we end the session, we will take a group photo first.
Photo, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone, please open your camera. All right. I'll count. 3, 2, 1. One more time. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
All right. Okay. As we come to an end station, I would like to thank to our coordinator and our alumni and all the participants who joining us today. We hope this town hall meeting has been informative and valuable for everyone. And thank you for your time. Have a great day and see you to the next sessions. Bye.
Thanks a lot, everyone. If you have
Guys,
questions,
thank you.
yeah, let us know. Thank you, alumni. Batch 1 and batch 2. Amazing.
Thank you. Thank you for your explanation.
Yeah. Thank you, Bantore.